What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have our first episode of Stash It or Trash It, where we take a product and we're going to determine if it's something that we want to keep in the shop and we're going to be using on a regular basis, or if it's something that we're going to throw into the trash because we never want to use it again. It just does not work, doesn't fit its intended purpose, or we can find something that's a lot better for cheaper. Today we have a head-to-head comparison. We have two quick interior cleaning products. The first, Meguiars Quick Interior Detailer, and the second is Griots Interior Detailer. Both very similar products, and these are going to be really good products if you have a car that's already relatively clean and just needs to be spruced up a little bit. If you have a car that you maintain regularly, if you're a pro detailer and it's a client that you have on some kind of program where you're doing washes and periodic quick interior details, then this is going to be a really good product for you. One of its intended purposes is to be able to clean everything on the car. So that's leather, vinyl, plastic, areas like cup holders, dashboards, vents. It can even clean screens, it says. It's like your GPS, your navigation screen, but we'll see about that. One thing I've always wondered is how are they at cleaning cloth interiors? So would it remove a stain? Would it clean areas that are really heavily soiled? It's obviously not going to replace something like a Meguiars all-purpose cleaner or something that you're using to really clean deep down and get that like built-up grime and stuff off of plastics and panels. But it is a good middle-of-the-range product for when you need more than just a dust down, and it keeps everything really consistent. So if you have conditioners on your seats, dashboards, plastics, this isn't going to streak it out like an all-purpose cleaner would. These products are going to just add to that, and also we're going to see if they have any shine at all. Well, we're going to put these up against each other in 5 categories. It's going to be cleaning ability, protection, / gloss, question mark. Do they have any gloss? I know some people really like gloss on their interior, and some people like more of a matte finish. Cleaning ability, protection, smell, packaging and directions, and usability application, which is also going to include the usability and functionality of the sprayer and of the bottle, the ergonomics of it per se. First thing we can get done while we are in the shop still is the smell. So the first one is going to be the Griots Garage Interior Detailer. All surface maintenance with UV protection. Give it a smell here. Smells good, if not a little bit too sweet. I would say it's like a gummy candy, somewhere between a grape and a watermelon. Maybe something made by Trolley. It's decent. Definitely decent. With a little hint of maybe like some Smarties in there or something. I'm going to rate that a 3 out of 5 on the smell category. To me, it's just a little overpowering, a little overbearing. I'm sure it'll dissipate while you're using the product, while you're applying it, but as far as using it, how it's going to smell, it's going to be pretty strong. Oh yeah, that smells great. That's the Meguiars Quick Interior Cleaner. Has a really good smell. It's a little more musty, a little more mature scent, and there's nothing wrong with that. Personally, I like this a lot better. It's not exactly how I'd make the product smell, so I'm not going to give it a full 5 out of 5, but I'm definitely going to put that at a 4 out of 5. To me, it just has a cleaner smell. With the Griots is a little too sweet, and when I think of sweet, I think of spills, I think of stains, I think of soda and candy in the car, and it just makes me to think I need to clean it more. This smells clean, but it also has a pleasant scent. It's not quite a new car scent, and it's not quite like a candy scent. It almost has a really faint cinnamon smell to it too. I don't know. Anyway, secondly, we're going to rate the packaging and directions. So we're going to go back to the Griots. Personally, I like the shape of this bottle a lot better. I think if you're a detailer, you've seen a lot of tall and skinny bottles that all look exactly the same. And Griots it comes in a little 22 ounce, 651 milliliter. It's a squat little bottle with a pretty cool sprayer that has a stop, wide spray, stop again, and then a skinny spray. Ergonomically, it's a nice bottle. Your hand's gonna fit in there really well. And let's see how it sprays. Not bad. You know, one thing I always like to check is how does it spray many times in rapid succession, because realistically, if you're using it on your interior and you're spraying down big panels or plastics, you're going to be spraying it a lot. So that feels pretty good in the hand. Definitely has a nice little gap there if you're going to be hanging it on something, setting it down, nice wide base. Functionality is pretty nice on this. Directions, shake well, surface should be cool. Mist on the surface, focusing on one section at a time. Pretty basic. Wipe with a microfiber towel, turn to the dry portion of the towel and dry buff. So pretty much exactly as you're going to be using like a quick detailer on the exterior of your paint, whether you have a second towel or a dry side of the same towel and you can flip it over. Same is going to go for the interior quick detail products. And realistically, I've used these before. The more you wipe it, the less it's going to shine and the less residue is going to be on there. So if you're someone that doesn't like any kind of shine or being able to see where the product is applied, I would probably recommend using a completely dry second towel after the initial application. Some of these products that do leave behind residue, what you're going to want to be aware of is, are you getting overspray on anything that you don't want overspray on? So if you're right up against a window and you're on the top panel of your door card or door panel, maybe you want to spray it directly onto a towel, make a little U shape, and go along that part with your hand so you don't spray it up on your glass. Although these products don't have a ton of protection or silicones, anything like that, and that's going to really streak your windows. Still, if that's something that you're worried about, I would spray it directly into a towel. So as far as the directions go, pretty straightforward. So directions and functionality, I'm going to rate the Griots a 3 out of 5. Again, I'm going to give it the same score I gave it on the smell. It's pretty average. It doesn't really tell me anything I don't know, but it's to the point. And then it gives you a tip of the trade for deeper cleaning on interior surfaces, carpet, and upholstery. Use Griots Garage Interior Cleaner, which was also available at the AutoZone where I bought these. But okay, that's handy. So we're going to give that a 3 out of 5. Now on to the Meguiars. We have the Quick Interior Detailer / Cleaner. Pretty straightforward. This is the same kind of spray bottle you're going to find for a lot of your household products that you've been using. Decent. The one thing I don't like about these as much is how skinny they are and how easily they can fall over. Feels a little bit cheaper in the hand than the Griots, which is to be expected. It costs less. So with this we have 16 ounces compared to 22, which is 473 milliliters. And it's a little less product. That being said, ergonomically, it feels okay. Again, you have a stop, high spray, stop, high spray again, it looks like, unless I'm reading that wrong. This does not have the same as the Griots with a stream per se. They're both high spray. Ergonomically, spraying it in rapid succession, about the same as the Griots. Nothing special. My hand isn't extremely tired. I have not developed carpal tunnel syndrome. And again, that smell, that product smells great. I'm loving that. So I give it the 4 out of 5. Let's go to the directions. Shake well, obviously. Mist one section at a time. Quickly spread product with a soft, clean, 100% cotton terry cloth towel or microfiber. Interesting that they said terry cloth towel first and microfiber second. Turn to a dry portion of the towel or microfiber and wipe surface dry. Do not let product self-dry. Return to damp portion of the cloth for each initial wipe. Okay, so I like what they're saying there, which is don't waste a bunch of product. For your initial wipe, keep using the damp side of the towel and then flip over to your dry side. Again, if you really don't like any kind of residue or anything left behind, use a second 100% dry towel to make sure all the residue is off and the surface is completely clean. The directions are straightforward. Okay, so here it also says refer to vehicle and aftermarket equipment owner's manuals for specific surface care instructions, not for use on suede, store and transport in secure upright position. Not for use on suede. Pretty straightforward, although I will mention that most cars do not have real suede. You know, it's an Alcantara or a micro suede, which is the same type of suede that you're going to find on your household, your couch, your chairs, things like that. It's not real suede. It's not like a suede jacket or suede shoes where you have to worry about getting water on it or anything like that. So I would say this product is completely safe to use on all surfaces. I would say minus, the only thing that comes to mind is the Ford King Ranch, that raw exposed leather, that non-treated leather, full grain leather. I wouldn't use this product on that. I would go for something specific for that type of leather, this not being it. That being said, again, this product mentions that you can use it on everything, and I believe this was the one that said you could use it on, even LCD and navigation screens. It mentions that specifically. Again, if you have a very expensive, if you have a Tesla or something where the screen replacement cost is very expensive, I would probably use a dedicated glass or even a dedicated screen cleaning product and skip this for that. That being said, I am going to give this a 2 on the functionality of the bottle, the ergonomics, the way it feels in the hand, the spray. Again, just the fact that it doesn't have the stream feature, just 2 heavy sprays. And the directions, although straightforward, again, it doesn't tell me anything new, anything that I don't know. So I'm going to give that a 2 out of 5. Put that back up there. So everything else, we're going to need to go out to the garage and actually test these products against each other head to head. Well, we have a car in the shop today that should be really good for it. It's a Volkswagen Beetle, one of the new Beetles, that is pretty dirty inside. It's in here for, had a sunroof leak, and so we had to drain the sunroof drains and then deep clean the interior as well as do a mini detail on the exterior. But it should be a really good candidate for some average dirty door panels and some stuff that we can see if these products work, and see about the rest of the categories. See how they protect, see how they clean, and then usability and application. So let's get into it. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. Now we're out in the garage and we're going to test a couple more categories of this product, as I mentioned when we were back in the lobby there, which is going to be A, the cleaning ability of the product, B, the protection, and C, the usability application. 2 products are going to go head to head. As you see, we have it straight down the center, so we're going to be able to see which one cleans better, which one protects better, which one has better functionality and usability. So let's get into it. The 4th category of this head-to-head comparison in trash it or stash it is usability and functionality. We're going to keep with the theme of the last one, which is the Griots is going to be up first. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 for usability and functionality. For its intended purpose, for what it's intended to do, this is a great product. Super easy to use. Again, nice sprayer that gives you the option. Do you want a jet spray, a stream, or do you want a wider spray? Unlike the Meguiars, which doesn't offer that. Ergonomics of the bottle are very user-friendly. The directions are really straightforward, albeit simple. But for what this product is, it's a good product, and it gets a 4 out of 5. On to the Meguiars, I'm going to give it the same score. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 in functionality and usability. When you're using this product, it doesn't make a huge difference that you don't get the stream spray with the bottle. I think most people are going to use this on the wide spray pattern anyways. The directions, again, are straightforward. exactly as it's intended to be used. Usability and functionality, you know, using this product every day, I would have no problem reaching for this product. And again, this one's going to get a 4 out of 5. The last category is protection / gloss. As far as gloss goes, it's going to be a little harder to tell on these gray panels, which were originally a matte texture, a matte finish. Something that's probably black, like a dashboard. In this car, you'd be able to see that it had any gloss, but as far as this goes, it does not have any gloss. Protection and longevity. As far as protection goes, this is definitely going to have less protection than a dedicated protectant, like a 303 aerospace, something like that, which we would use only to protect the plastics and dashboard. So as far as protection and gloss, I'm going to give both of these a 1 in that category. I doubt they have very much protection and they have very little gloss. With that being said, this is a trash it or stash it, so we're going to have to trash one of these and stash one of these. For me personally, I'm going to keep the Meguiars. I like the smell of it better, and to me that's a big factor. If it's a product that I'm using every day, I gotta like the way it smells. The Griots kind of smells like sticky sweet, and although I do like the sprayer better on it, it's not a make it or break it for me. The Meguiar sprayer performs just fine. You get a little bit less product than the Griots, but the price was almost half. So I think per ounce, this is still gonna be a little bit cheaper than what you would pay for the Griots. To me, it's a little bit more reputable of a brand as far as interior cleaners go. If it's an interior cleaner, I'm probably going to reach for Meguiars before I reach for a Griots. Cleaning ability, these both offer very similar cleaning ability, which is very little cleaning ability. So, that being said, the Griots is going to get the trash it, and the Meguiars is going to get the stash it. Thanks for watching, and please check out our next video.